Hello, my people. It's me, Triple D. Yeah, so good to be with you guys again today. As we always talk now. Today, I like us to talk on something that is very, very important to each and every one of us. As a matter of fact, it's a global thing. I want to talk about these CHIBOK girls. This is 10 years after these girls were kidnapped. As a matter of fact, on the 9th of 14th and 15th April 2014, mostly Christian female students aged from 6 to 18 years were kidnapped by the Islamic terrorist group called Boko Haram from the government girls secondary school at a town called CHIBOK in Borno State. My brothers and sisters, since this incident happened, so far so good. We heard that some of them has been released, some of them has been, but we still have almost about 90 to 100 of them still right there in the forest. The government has failed these children. These innocent children were kidnapped from their school of learning, where they've gone to learn so that they can be useful to their country and themselves and their families. These little children, I call them little children because children from the age of 16 to 18, they are kids. They were taken away from their school. They carried them enter forest. They forced them to adopt a different religion, which is Islam. These are Christians forced into another religion. And we learned that some of them who refuses were brutally dealt with. In fact, they had no choice but to do what they were asked to do by those that captured them. These little girls were forced into marriage with these so-called terrorists, these hoodlums. At that age, they were forced into marriage. They were sexually abused. They were treated as if they were not human. Kept in that dark forest of Sambisa forest. And the Nigerian government, for 10 years, couldn't bring all those children back to their parents. 10 years after, the issue of CHIBOK girls is no longer spoken about. Nobody they talk about them again now. Everybody don't put that topic aside. Even the Bring Back Our Girls group, they too, they don't chill. They don't relax. The remaining ones there in that forest, only God knows what their life has become. Because some of them, they don't force them, they don't bump children. Small girls with bright futures. Look how they messed up their lives. Their government don't fail them. Their government couldn't rescue them. Imagine 200, can you imagine? 276 children, girls, taken away from their school. 276 in a country like this. No intel, nothing. Where all the law enforcement agents, all the security agents, where when they load 276 children inside motor carry go forest? Where them they? But if not to begin chase after useless case where it not make sense, you go see, and then you go see they call themselves the gallant soldiers and the gallant police and all of them. They'll be smarting up for useless matter. A serious matter as kidnapping of these little girls, taking them into the forest, destroying that, it's not even a matter for the government. What effort did the government do so far? Not being able to bring all those children back. All of them. Bringing some is not enough. Bring all of them back. But the government is busy embezzling money, eating money, enjoying themselves, doing all kinds of crazy things. The country, the government of Nigeria has failed these children. Their life is completely damaged. And I even learned that some of them said their parents don't die in the course of thinking and worrying about their children. Do you think, if to say now one politician children they among those children, one senator or one rep or one governor or one minister, saying children they among those children, you think they will abandon their children for that forest? No. Because these children are children from parents who are not known. Middle class children. Children who are not known. Their parents they don't even know their parents. Their parents are not even, they're not popular in the society. Nobody knows them. That is why they left their children to die, suffer, and be humiliated in that forest. This is unfair. So just imagine, if Nigerian government cannot even protect the life of innocent children between the age of 16 and they can't even protect them, then what about the grown-ups? What about the grown-ups? Look at the kind of useless people who call themselves Boko Haram. Look at the useless people that messed up those innocent, brilliant girls. And the government just fold their hands and keep. 10 years after, these children are still, they've forgotten about them. Can't imagine. Then what is the responsibility of a government? To protect the lives and properties of its citizens. But Nigerian government, now to protect themselves, their family, and their pockets. That's what the government is all about. They don't care about their citizens. They don't even know who they come, who they go. Very unfortunate. Since I leave Nigeria, how many years ago? I bet you they don't even know where that person come out. But when I left the United States, I came to Nigeria on a visit. As soon as I arrived in Nigeria, by the following day, I got an email from the USCIS welcoming me to Nigeria. That means that they are aware of my departure from the US to Nigeria. And they begin to tell me where to go and where not to go for my safety. That is how a responsible government does. When I got back to the US, the following day I got an email from them welcoming me back to the US. So that shows that they know about my movement in and out of the country. Since I come America, Nigerian immigration, they know me. They don't know me now. They don't even know what that will come out since. It's just unfortunate that 10 years after, we still have these CHIBOK girls right there in the forest. Look at the other girl, Leah Shaibu. Our other captives, they released them. But our own case, because she refused to become a Muslim, to change from Christian to Islam, they held her back. Now today, what we're even hearing now is that she don't eventually turn to Islam. She has even been married to all those hoodlums there, all those criminals. And now she has even given birth to a child to them. Look at how the government of Nigeria will just sit down and fold their hands and see little children, little girls being messed up by terrorists. So what is your responsibility, Nigerian government? What is your responsibility? The so-called Buhari came, giving us the impression as a retired general that he'll be able to bring back all those kidnapped children. Giving us stories, I'm relocating the military base to Maiduguri and all that. This man stayed for 8 years, nothing. Can't even bring back all the CHIBOK girls. Rather, they even kidnapped for your own government. They even kidnapped, join those ones where they'd already kidnapped before. What a government. What a government. Then when people, they run from the country, now they say, why did they run? Because their government has failed them. Their government can no longer protect their lives and properties anymore. The government has failed them. Yeah. At the verse. See, this kind of thing they happen for the country when I come from. I felt so bad about these girls. These are people's children. These are children, you never can tell. One of those girls would have been the president that would have turned that country around. Brilliant children taken away, wasted. I think the whole world should call Nigerian government to order and tell them what are they doing about all these children that are being kidnapped. The other time, this idiot went into some houses in Abuja and get some of these girls killed. One of them was even taken away because the parents could not even pay the ransom. This girl was killed, and she turns out to be one of the best students in her class. Came out very outstanding. Look at how beautiful brains, brilliant brains are being destroyed, killed in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the killing in Nigeria is just too much. People are dying every day, and the government don't care. All they care about is how to allocate money into their pockets. They don't even care about the living. They don't even care about the dead. They don't even care about no one. All they care about is themselves. What a country. When will Nigeria have a leader that will be compassionate, that will have compassion for the people? When will that leader come? Why is it that we keep having some bunch of criminals who call themselves leaders, ripping the people of their national treasure? It hurt my feelings, man. It hurt my feelings when I think about all this stuff going on. They pain me die. I feel badly hurt when I hear about, every day you wake up, you hear about the death of somebody. Every day you wake up, you hear somebody has been kidnapped. Every day you wake up, you hear just different horrible stories. In a country, a great country like Nigeria, is being messed up by some criminals who call themselves leaders. Every election period, we keep rotating criminals. Every election period, we keep rotating criminals. Only criminals that they see. Better people, when you go rule Nigeria, they not go ever give them chance. We just rotate criminals every 4 years. They rotate criminals. Now God go punish you now. This thing one that they do to the Nigerian people, so you leaders, you devilish leaders, all of you now, right from the councillor, local government chairman, commissioners, governors, ministers, president, all of you now, no go die where. As the business has seen that the people now won't begin punish, no go die where. They enjoy to do, but I bet tonight, una generation go suffer with una they do people today. 10 years after, part of these CHIBOK girls are still there in the forest. Just add 10 years to their age. They're already grown-up women living in a forest with hoodlums who use them for sex slave. Who use them? Imagine they are even using them for suicide bombing. Tie bomb for these little girls' body. Tie bomb for their body. Carry them go do their heinous crimes. 10 years after, CHIBOK girls are still there. I want to seize the opportunity to call other world leaders, United Nations, EU, AU, ECOWAS, all of UNA, all the governing bodies in the world, the president of all nations, the United States President, the British Prime Minister, all of them, wherever on a day. I beg, make una call Nigerian government to order. May they begin know how to take care of their citizens, protect the lives and properties of their citizens. It is very necessary. That is the primary objective of a government. But we don't see that in Nigeria. Make we end this topic here before I begin cry. Because they do me like say those children are my own daughters. They pain me. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.